Welcome everyone. As you can see here, I have a further lens, and I bought that with money that I got with community goals and that sort of thing. There's a different video on our channel. You can see how to make money fast. I will link that down below. But a ship like this costs about 50 million credits, which is quite a lot, of course. But what you want to do if you get a bigger ship like this one is you want to buy it cheap. And 50 million is a lot, and you won't get it for 5 or something like that, but you can get it for about 40. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to buy a ship on a system which belongs to this guy, Li Yong Rui, or Rui, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's fine. But basically, what he has is, even if you don't, if you're not a follower of him, or if you're not like on his team or anything like that, he will sell ships cheaper than um, than systems that belong to the other guys. So where I bought my ship is here, and you're probably not gonna be here. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. I bought it here, BD 15447. So what you want to do is you want to find a system which belongs to him, and you also want to find the system where the ship that you want can be sold, obviously. So what I did was I used a tool, which can be found on the internet, and I will link that down below as well. It's just a website where you can find where to buy commodities and where to buy ships, and um, you can actually put in your system that you are right now, and then find the ship or the commodity that you want, and then see it will find the closest systems and stations where you can buy or sell or whatever, you know. So I'm gonna try and show you that. So this is the basic idea. This is the website, and I will link this in the description as well. You can just put in the system that you are at now. So for me, that's LFT 133. You find the ship. You use the ship that you want. For me, that's Fertile Lands. You press Find Station. So this ranks the availability of the ship where they sell it in the shipyard uh, on the distance. They don't, unfortunately, filter it on the owner of the station, right? The faction or anything like that. They might do it somewhere, but not as far as I know. So in this way, you can't really see which system belongs to which guy, but you basically just have to click on the system. Don't click on the station because if you click on the station, then you don't see which fact you do see the faction, the allegiance, but you don't see the guy, right? And you want to know which guy it is. So what you do is you I open in a new tab because it's more helpful, and you see that this one is from Zachary Hudson, and it's not the Lee Young guy that we want. Now I know that, for example, this Good Enterprise, this system belongs to the Lee Young guy, so you just watch and see, and there he is, Lee Young Rui, right? So in this way you can just figure out where your nearest location for buying a certain ship is, and because we know that in the systems where Li Yang owns the system, you can buy the ships for cheaper. Okay, so you can also do this for any ship, right? It's also not that you need to be in this specific system. It's just any system that belongs to the guy. Uh, Pretty sure there's also a way for commodities. You can find which commodities are in your neighborhood, and basically works the same way. So you put in the system that you are, put in what you want, and you can find where to buy it and how um, much it costs, basically. Unfortunately, this website doesn't show the proper prices. So if you go to Good Enterprise, where I bought my ship, and I go down to the shipyard, let's see where that is. If you hear my mouse squeaking, that's just my okay, where the fuck is it? Firelands, right. It says that it has a price of 51 million. Well, I bought it there for 53 for 43, which I will show in a bit as well. So the prices here are not correct, but because we know that it's owned by the Leon guy, it's actually cheaper than this. And I'm not really sure uh, why this website doesn't show that, but just remember, you know, you want this guy, right? This is the guy who will hook you up with the cheaper ships, basically. So now I'm going to show that in the game as well. I'm going to prove that to you that that's the way it works. Right. So first we're going to the station where it's more expensive to buy the ship, so we can make a proper comparison between the two places where you can buy it. Okay. So that's the first thing we're going to do. I'm just gonna launch here.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
And off we go. Oh, I almost flew into something there.
Landing gear retracted.
I really like the sounds that the ship makes. It's really awesome. It's just, oh, the sounds are the most amazing thing of this ship. It's really great. You know what's weird? I've never really noticed that you have a body here. I just I've never seen that before. That's so weird. All right, we're approaching the landing platform to see what's up with this ship. All right. I think the sounds that the ship makes are just so cool, you know. It just sounds so. I think that's the most sexy part about the ship, is just the sounds it make, you know. Let's see. And we've landed. Okay. Okay, so this is the amount that you would normally buy it for in any random if you just go to a random station and try to buy it. I bought it for about 43 million, I think. I'm gonna show you that to you as well, and then we're gonna try to see how much difference it actually makes. Um, and I think it's money that you can use for the ship, right? I mean, if you buy a ship like this, then you're not done with the 51 million. You also want to buy better engines and better energy. What do you call it? A generator or something? More fuel or better weapons. You know, especially the weapons. You know, if you're gonna fight. Um, so we're gonna see what the price is in the other station now. Okay, so I just calculated how far I have to travel, and I have to make 19 jumps. Um, that's a shitload. The Furlands has a very weak frame shift drive, which doesn't really allow for large jumps, unfortunately. And I actually bought this ship by, you know, traveling in an ASP Explorer, I think, or ASP Scout even, I think, which has a way better frame shift drive and a better fuel usage. So I have to travel a long time for this. So be thankful that I can show you that I will show you this. Okay. Okay, approaching now. Hubba hubba hubba. Oh, that's not going well. Okay, something that I didn't realize in the first about 60 hours that I played this game. If you have your landing gear out, you can use Q and E if you're playing on a keyboard. I think most people do. To go sideways, you can just perfectly go sideways. You don't have to turn. You don't have to do anything weird. Um, before this, I just always turned and then really awkwardly tried to fit in the fucking thing. Okay. Anyway, shipyard. Let's see. So there are a couple of ships here, and there's the Furlands, 43.8. Okay, so according to my calculations, that's a difference of 7.735 million, which is quite a lot, actually. That is quite a lot, and that's a percentage of about. That is a difference of exactly 15%. Um, which is actually quite a lot, isn't it? I mean, that's a lot of money. And if you, I mean, this is a ship of about 50 million, so that's quite a lot of money. But if you take a ship of like the Anaconda or something, you know, which is I think about 120, right? Then you're already up to a difference of about 20 million, I think. Um, so it's a pretty good idea to just watch out for that station, okay? For the station that this guy has. I'm just gonna show it to you once more. You need to find a station which is owned or controlled, and you can actually see it there, but that's fine, by this guy. If you find a station which is controlled by this guy, you will get cheaper ships. Okay, that's the, and it's not just this station that I'm at now or this system. It's in every system. As far as I've known, this is the first one I tried and it worked. So it might not work for every system, but my guess is that it does. Okay, so if you want a cheap ship, go to this guy. Okay, he can hook you up. Basically, that's the premise of the story. Okay, so basically that was the video. If you have any comments or if you liked it, then like the video. If you want to subscribe and see more, we try to make videos like this to explain what we find or how we can help other people in this game, because it's kind of a complex game and it doesn't teach you a lot of things. Um, if you have any suggestions for things that you want us to explain or want us to try or want us to see or whatever, just let us know in the comments. And thanks for watching.